Bowman. I'm the inventor of the Mermaid Tear Catcher. I run a foundation called Litter for Tokens in South Africa and Trash for Tokens in USA. I invented the Mermaid Tear Catcher to try and get all the nurdles and mermaid tears out of our ocean. So nurdles or mermaid tears, we say mermaid tears because the mermaids are crying with all this plastic. They're tiny little balls of plastic, and they are the first port of any plastic that is produced and shipped around the world globally by the chemical industry and delivered to then manufacturers to make PET bottles or spoons or other plastic products.
Nurdles are pellets of virgin plastic, the raw material used to make all plastic products.
Unfortunately, the IMDG code for them is non-hazardous. This means that they are shipped. Shippers don't know that they have this cargo on the top of the deck, just in canvas bags. And these shipments in big storms, the containers fall off the ship and then end up at the bottom of the ocean.
2 container ships collided in the South African port of Durban, causing billions of nurdles to spill into the ocean.
Trillions of these nurdles fall out and then are consumed by all our fish across the world in marine life. In my opinion, it's more catastrophic than an oil spill because oil, you can see it on the surface. It's dark and you can use booms to contain it. These nurdles are so tiny and they either float or sink, and unfortunately it's just, it'll take us years and years and years, probably would never get all these nurdles out of the environment. One of my biggest things that I'm working on is to amend the IMDG code of nurdles to hazardous material, and changing this code will enforce the plastic or chemical industry that they have to ship the nurdles as hazardous material. That means below deck. So once they are below deck, they're in sealed containers. It will cost the chemical industry more to ship them across the globe, which will then put the price up of virgin plastic. And then we will start as countries hopefully utilising the plastic that we already have in the environment and recycling more. Fortunately, it's a very, very important thing that needs to be done. It's a quick thing that can be done if the whole world comes together to effect the change and get the IMDG code to hazardous material for nurdles being shipped around the world. I've launched the National Nurdle campaign and partnered with South African Life Saving across South Africa. We've placed drums all along the coastline for people to collect the nurdles, add them into the drums, but take a photograph of each of their collections, and then they're entered into the National Nurdle competition. They need to go on to www.litterfortokens.co.za and enter their findings, their geographic location where they found the nurdles, and then they could stand to win tens of thousands of prizes from hurricane surf, cabin accommodation, trips away, photography courses with Jackie Brunicle. So some great prizes, and obviously the most important thing is getting the nurdles and the mermaid tears out of the environment and raising awareness of the catastrophic situation that we have in South Africa and around the world.